Hello students. So I'm back with the next session, part 4 of chapter 8, percentage, and this session is the fourth and the final session of this chapter. Okay, so there was one topic left which I already told in the previous session, and it was reverse percentage. Correct? Yes. So before going into the topic, we'll see what is the percentage change. I took this topic in the previous session and I told that reverse percentage is the just the opposite of percentage change. Correct? Yes. So what we learned about percentage change, we got the general formula like new value divided by old value gives what is the percentage change, or we can say that the new value is the final percentage. That means the percentage change. If it is the increase, you have to add from 100. If it is decrease, you have to add subtract from 100. So it was like that. You remember? Yes. So that was the one which we learned. So we did few problems regarding it, and it was regarding the finding of new value. Okay, so now we'll see what is this reverse. So from the word itself you will understand, here it was new value. So like the previous topic it was new value, so here it will be old value. That is the meaning of reverse. Correct? Yes, it's the reverse of percentage change. So I will explain it with an example. Okay, see, new value is given as 2205. Okay, and the percentage increase is given as 5 percentage. And the question is, what is the old value? So previously it was like old value was given, from that you will find what is that increase or decrease with respect to old value you will find, and then you will find the new value. So here you have to just do the opposite, you have to find the old value. So what is the formula which we have? New value is equal to, what is it? Yes, we have new value is equal to final percentage into old value. This is the formula which we have. Correct? So here I am assuming the unknown value, that is the old value, I am assuming it as x. Let's like a variable x. So in this question, tell me what does old value is equal to? How, from the formula, how can you find old value? Tell me, see the formula. New value equal to final percentage into old value. So first tell me what is the percentage increase here? 5%. So percentage increase will be what? 5 percentage increase means, yes, it will be 105 by 100, and the old value is x. Okay, so it will be 105 by 100 into x is equal to new value. What is the new value? 2205. We are just substituting the values in this equation which we already know. Okay, so from this, what is x is equal to? Take 105 by 100 to the other side. So here it is a multiplication operation. So when you take it to the other side, it will be division. And division of fraction is like, yes, multiplying and taking the reciprocal. You already know that. So what is x is equal to? X is equal to 2205 into 100 by 105. Just the reciprocal. Correct? Yes. Now we will reduce it. Okay. So the first one which I reduced was with 5. Okay. So when you divide 105 with 5, you will get 21, and 2205 when you divide with 5, you will get 441. So the next one I am directly simplifying it with 21. Okay, because I already know that 21 into 21 is 441. So when you reduce it, you will get 21 in the numerator. So what is left? Yes, it's just 21 into 100. What is 21 into 100? It's 2100. So from this, we'll derive the formula for old value. So tell me what is old value is equal to? It's from here. What is x is equal to? 2205. What is 2205? It's that new value. So new value divided by percentage change is this old value. So when you divide, the 100 will go up. So it is like new value into 100 by that value. That when you do the problem, it will be like that. But basically in general, the formula for old value is new value by percentage change or the final percentage. Okay. So with this, we will continue with the exercise. Please take out your textbook, page number 199. We did first question and 3 problems, I think. Correct? Yes. And second question, 1 problem. That's all we did. But we have to do more. So we'll continue. Okay. So I'm starting with the second question, C part. And what is the question? Yes, the result of a number when increased by 15% is 161. Find the number. So here what is 161? Is it the new value or the old value? See the question properly. Read the question properly. The result of a number when increased by 15% is 161. That means after increase, the value is 161. That means what it is? Yes, it's a new value. So, see, this is the formula. New value is equal to final percentage into old value. Okay. And percentage increase is 15%, which is given here. And new value is 161. This is given. So, what is the old value? The formula which we got in just now. In the previous example, we got old value is new value by final percentage. Just substitute the values. Final percentage will be what? For 15% increase means it will be 100 plus 15, right? Yes. So old value is equal to 161 divided by 115 by 100. It's like that. So when you take it into numerator, it will be 161 into 100 by 150. Okay. Normal process only. So now you can simplify it. So I'm simplifying it with, again I'm simplifying it with 5. So 100 when you divide with 5, you will get 20. And 115 when you divide with 5, you will get 23. And 161 and 23, the common factor is 23 itself, because 23 into 7 gives 161. So I can cut 23 and with 1, like 23 by 23, that is 1, and 161 when you divide with 23, it is 7. If you have any problem in this kind of division, you can do the normal division, or you can take small values and simplify. It's up to you. Okay. So what is remaining? Yes, 7 into 20. And what is 7 into 20? Yes, it's 140. So the old value. So what is the meaning of this? When you increase 140 by 15%, you will get 161. That is the meaning of it. If you want, you can cross check. How will you cross check? Use the percentage change thing. Okay, what is the percentage change you find? And then it's already there, like 15%. So if you want, you can just do 140 into 115 by 100. If you do, you will get it as 161. It's just the reverse. Okay. Okay, the next question, fifth question. The price of a desktop computer decreases from $1,360 to $1,020. Find the percentage decrease in its price. So, what is given? The price of a desktop computer decreases from something to something. So, what is that new and what is the old? From the question you have to understand. So, decreases from 1360 to 1020. That means the new value, the decreased value is 1020 and the old value is 1360. Correct? Yes. So, we can write the new value is 1020. It has already decreased. That is the new value is $1,020 and the old value is $1,360. Now the question is, what is the percentage decrease? So it's a decrease. So before you find the percentage decrease, you have to find what is the decrease. So what is the difference you have to find. So first find the difference. The decrease is 1360 minus 1020. That is the difference of the price. So when you subtract, you will get $340. This is the decreased amount. Now they have asked you to find the percentage decrease. So in the percentage change topic, I told you you are measuring the percentage change or the percentage decrease or increase with respect to the original value. Remember? Yes. So what is the original value? It's the old value. So when you compare it with old value, how much percentage is the decrease? That is what you have to find. So the percentage decrease will be 340 divided by 1360, because you're comparing with the old value. Percentage change is always compared with the original value. Okay, I've already given that in the previous session. So it's like 340 divided by 1360 into 100. Okay, so now you can simplify and get the final answer. So first thing is I just cut the zeros. Okay, and then what did I do was I divided it with 4. Okay, I simplified it with 4. So 136 by 4 is 34 and 340 by 4 is 85. Okay, and then I simplified it with 2. 34 and 10 I divided with 2. So 34 by 2 is 17 and 10 by 2 is 5. And finally what I did is 85 and 17. When you divide it with 17, you know 17 into 5 is 85. So numerator became 1. So what is left behind? 5 into 5. And what is 5 into 5? Yes, that is 25%. Clear? So percentage decrease or percentage increase, whatever it is, if such question comes, you have to first find what is that value and then you have to find it with respect to the original value. Okay, please keep it in your mind. Now the next question is 8th question, and the question is a house costs 36% more today than when it was built. Okay, so today's cost is 36% more. When it was built, it was like an amount. Okay, but today it is more. It is 36% more. You have to read the question properly and understand it. Then only you will be able to see what is the old and new. Percentage you can just on seeing itself. Okay, more means it's increase, less means it's decrease. So from that you can directly find. But the thing is you have to understand whether the new value is given or the old value is given. So for that you have to read the question and understand properly. Okay, so in the first sentence you understood that there is a percentage increase, correct? Now what does it? The second sentence, if the cost of the house today means, yes, it's the new value because it's increased. That's what it told. So today's value is 33. It's like 3,33,200. So find its cost when it was built. So at the time of the building, what was the cost? That is what you have to find. Okay. So first I will write what all are given. The new value is given 3,33,200 and the percentage increase is also given. So you have the formula. What is old value is equal to? Yes, new value by percentage change. So old value is equal to new value by final percentage. So here it is an increase. So 36 more means it's an increase. So 100 plus 36 it will be. So what is 100 plus 36? Yes, 136. So 3,33,200 divided by 136 by 100. So when you cross when you take the reciprocal, it will be multiplied 100 by 136. Okay. So 3,33,200 into 100 by 136. That's all. Now you can simplify. You can use your own method of simplification. Okay, I am just showing my thing. You can use your own method of simplification and do. Okay, so we'll see. First is I have divided it with 4. Okay, so I have reduced with 4. So 136 by 4. When you divide, you will get 34, and 3,33,200 when you divide with 4 you will get 83,300. Okay, then I have done it with 2. Okay, so first I did with 4, then I did with 2. So 34 by 2 is 17, and 83,300 when you divide with 2 you will get 41,650. Okay, then I divided directly with 17. Okay, so when you divide directly with 17 you will get 2,450. Okay, you can do your own method. Again I'm telling you, simplification, if you feel it is difficult after doing 2 parts, if you feel it is difficult, you can just stop it there and just divide using normal division process. Okay, just understand the concept, these kind of questions, and if you understand the concept then no problem. The calculation part you can do by yourself, by practicing. Okay, so practice more. Okay, so what is remaining? Just 2,450 into 100 is remaining, so it is 2,45,000 is the old value. That much dollars is the old value of the house. Clear? So you have the just the formula, you have to learn just the formula, and then you have to understand it, then do it. Okay, so that's all for this topic, and I have given 3 assignments. Just go through these questions from exercise AB. It's mixed from reverse percentage and percentage change. Okay, so there is actually only one formula. From the first formula itself you can directly substitute the value and get the second formula, no problem. But as it is given like this in your textbook, I have done it like that. Okay, you have just understand the one formula. With that you can use your own substitution method and you will get the other things. Understand the question and do it. Okay, so one good news is that that's all for this chapter. Are you surprised? Yes, because you know the first topic from exercise 8A, it was like very easy for you because you have already learned all those things in level 5. The 2 topics which we did in the 8A section, you remember? Yes, the form, the decimal form, the fraction form, the conversions, all those, then percentage of a quantity. Remember? Only that in exercise 8A, and from 8B what all we did is this new value, old value, increase, decrease, all this. So that's all for this chapter, and please do the assignment questions and go through the videos again. That's the main thing. If you have any doubt, no, please note it down. I will catch you later. Okay, I'll clear all the doubts soon. Hope this condition will be back to normal soon. Okay, we'll pray to God that this corona issues all will wind up soon and we'll meet you all soon. Okay, so be safe, and also at the same time please go through your works, go through your subjects, not only maths, the other subjects which you have through online sessions. Please study at least once or twice a day. Go through all these things for 1 hour or 2 hours per subject. It's more than enough. Okay, so that's all for this chapter. I'll be back with the next and the final chapter for you soon. Thank you.